What's good, man? It's your boy Black Terry, man. Hood Politics, man. This is a special edition. I told y'all it was coming, man. What's up, man? I got somebody in the building, really special today. A lot of people don't even get this kind of opportunity early in their career. And I'm grateful, man, that this gentleman showed up today, man, to bless my platform with his presence. The one, the only, the Mr. Charleston White.
Yeah. What's up with it, man?
What's up, bro?
Yeah. I got the fast break rather than taking the ball to the hole. I kick it back out, and throw him the alley hoop. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I want to get right into it. The reason we're in Cleveland today at DF4 Collections, man, you know my home base. Y'all know where I be at. DF4 Collections, 725 Broadway, Bedford, Ohio. We here today, and the reason you're here, you came to Cleveland.
Mr. Mario Rice, baby Tamir Rice's mom.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been 12 years since his death, since his assassination.
Wow.
Exactly. 12 years. He would be 20.
And it was supposed to be a benefit at a venue in Cleveland to celebrate, and things kind of went left. I was trying to get there.
I wouldn't say things went left. Things got out of Miss Wright's hands.
Okay.
You know, people got involved. You know, her personal friends. You know, trying to help. Man, it wasn't set right. It wasn't done right. I have been communicating with Ms. Rice. The planning aspects of Ms. Rice wasn't involved. I wasn't involved.
Okay.
So there you go.
Right.
It was more set up for a club atmosphere than a comedy show. Yeah. Very little security. So every celebrity person that I brought with me felt unsafe. So safety was an issue.
Always.
It was right around. It was in the hood. So I invited people like Aiden Ross, Kanye West, QCP, Corey Gamble. So I invited some big name people. There was no way when they look at the location that even my agency didn't feel comfortable with me.
That's unfortunate.
It's in the hood, homie.
That's unfortunate.
It wasn't no police security, homie. And so the people that I invited, Gunnevo, 607 up, we all came for free. Right. None of us charged anything. We paid for So we all stopped and did this for Ms. Rice. But this was out of her hands.
Right.
Yeah. So
that's unfortunate. Man.
Yeah. So just for the sake of
I won't mention the name of the venue because I don't know the other side of the story.
Yeah.
And for that reason, I won't mention anything. It's just unfortunate.
I left stage early.
Right.
There was a guy who was sitting on the front row, raised his hand in the middle of the show. Like, hey, I'm like, man, come on.
Raised his hand.
There was a guy in the background said, man, in Cleveland, we don't like old police ass nigga. Man, I ain't the police nigga, I'm a cop. But part of my stand-up comedy is, I got a police costume on, so I use that to part of my satire comedy. So the guy actually raised his hand, disrupted the show, and I'm saying, come on, homie. So I'm letting the crowd know, do y'all want to hear from him or hear from me? Because he can come up here. So nobody rebuttal. Like, come on, man, sit down, let him. Security never proceeded toward the stage.
Where the adults at in the room? Simple, like, hey.
I guess 607 Lux started sitting down meditating. He started sitting down praying, meditating all day. The DJ nigga hurry up and got off stage. It was so unsafe. We left phones and everything.
Right. Definitely.
Let's get out of here. This can't be it.
That's it. At the end of the day, it's about making it home. That's odd.
And we know Cleveland is a dangerous place. So I'm saying, who pays to come to a comedy show to ask questions that disruptive? And then he stood up. So once he stood up, I don't give you a chance to do what you came to do. Those was too many red flags.
Was it a young guy?
He was mid-age. I won't say the nigga had a kufi hat on. But the fact that he stood up and proceeded to start the stage, and there was no security nowhere. Even when 607 up got there, he done Ubered here, so he done Ubered here by himself. So even when he got here, the guy like, hey man, you need to get out of here. I'm like, hey man, he with him, but yeah man, ain't nobody supposed to be back here but us. So they flexing on him. So I'm saying, man, well if he gotta go, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
So even at some point, I felt so unsafe. Like I went outside. and just to survey and just, you know, see
I
what's
was on the
going on.
freeway, yeah, and I called little bro, and I was like, "What's going on?" And he said, "Hey, my brother." He said you had just stepped out. I thought you was taking a break.
Yeah, nah, I
But
was
when
taking
I
that.
got in, arrived, and found out you had left, I said, and then just listening to the crowd. So then I went and talked to the ownership, but they were busy. Of course, I didn't really get a chance to get into it. Only thing I can say is it's an unfortunate situation that really put a damper on the opportunity to bring awareness to Tate Mayor's life.
I think it was a success. The people are
Yes, sir.
talking. It brought light and attention to the foundation.
Okay.
They back talking. Well, what they talking about? Well, he was here for Tamir Rice Mama, so now we back talking again. So I think it was a success. It just wasn't successful for them who had ill intentions.
Right. Moment. They was looking for a moment.
They were looking for a moment. Because if it was really about Miss Samaria Rice and her son Tamir Rice passing, then they would have had balloons. I didn't see no posters, no pictures.
It looked like it was a money play.
It looked like it was a money play.
Right.
I'm here for free, and it costs to get me.
Right.
It costs to get him.
That's
It
right.
costs to get him. It costs to get. So I brought people that cost,
Right.
who got big platforms. So between all of us, you got at least 10 million views.
Right.
So I don't look at it as it was unsuccessful. I think it was very successful. People came.
Brought awareness.
I think people got what they paid. They got what they paid for. They wanted to see Charleston do something crazy because obviously that's what they wanted to see. Right? They got what they came to see. I walked out. They talking. They want to be mad, so they mad. They mad before I got her.
Yeah.
They're mad before I got her.
Definitely.
Right? So,
Definitely.
because if this was really all about Tamir Rice, it wouldn't have took me coming to have to do this from outside.
Right.
Y'all would already had this done every year.
Speaking of that,
12 years ago from now.
What brought you and Miss Samara Rice together? Like what brought this cause?
Just like every other father and parent in America, I was affected by Tamir Rice's death.
Right.
I had children at that time. I was working with children at that time. I was very intertwined in Tamir Rice's death. Right. I was greatly affected.
Did you reach out to her back then?
I never reached out to her.
Okay.
I never in my life reached out to her. I've always spoke on behalf of her son and advocated for her son, and even went to the depths of trying to start a war with the police for her son. So I was admitted to a mental hospital. So I had went that radical. Because I couldn't believe, nobody was ready to die for their baby. I can't believe nobody in Cleveland, was ready. You hear me? I couldn't, I couldn't live here. That's one of them things you become a martyr for. Right. You mean to tell me, we all gonna be a coward, tuck our tail? We ain't got one crash out, that'll crash out.
Well, we got one.
So I was pushing that at that time. Not that I push that now.
No, I understand.
Yeah. So
and my viewers understand.
I'm pushing it at that time.
Right.
So I'm saying, I'm coming from the outside. Right. We cancel shows, we arrange shows, so I can be here to do this for her. With very little support from anybody from Cleveland. So while I was here, I went to all black establishments.
Yeah. And we thank you. Yeah,
I went to every day I was here, I went to all black establishments. I spent every dollar. I did free promotions. I went to the strip club, gave money away, didn't buy no pussy, didn't touch no pussy, didn't get no lap dance.
Took it seriously.
No, I can't even bless the city,
Man, definitely.
And while I was here, I was able to establish a brand partnership and collaboration with Crush Life Clothing Store. Me and Miss Rice family got the bond to connect. Right. So I got to come here. That did what it did. But I really got to connect.
I see that.
Miss Rice, mother and family. Right. Not our friends. His mother and his sister, the bloodline. So that's my homage. And outside of that, some people on the east side of Cleveland were mad. But everywhere else in Cleveland, these people been loving on us, Right. They're giving to us, sowing into us, breathing life into us. So
and that's the conversation.
Yeah, so only people that's mad.
That's the Cleveland I know.
That's the Cleveland.
I'm second home.
That's the Cleveland. That's the Cleveland that greeted me before they even knew I was. Before I met Tamir Wright's mom, that's the Cleveland that greeted me, nigga. Through the little baby, little Cleveland.
Right.
So nigga, I done sold out every time I come here, nigga. So nigga, Cleveland been loving on me.
That's right.
Yeah, without them going through the white folk club. So I don't do black establishment, homie. I ain't done a black every nigga. I've been breaking 607 Arc on tour with me since the summer. Nigga, we don't do black establishment. I'm in the white venues now. Nigga, I do this out of foolishness.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
But it ain't foolishness, nigga. It's love. Because love make you a fool sometimes. Yeah. It's love for my people, homie. Yeah, I don't want to knock others, nigga. Even though I talk like it. But nigga, I still got the residue of love for us, man.
One of the things I think we connected, I told you I got hit with you when I was in Beaumont, Texas. I had me a phone. I was in the low. It was in Beaumont low. No, I was in camp. And somebody one morning was laughing loud, just laughing, going crazy. And I'm like, man, what you laughing at? Like, man, this dude, he from my city. Yeah. And he showed me Blue. And I'm like, I laughed, you know. So
if he said that name, he knows.
Yeah. So
if he said Blue, that's a
so you know how you do it when somebody show you something, you put on your let me go look. And then so now all your stuff starts jumping on my feed. This is when you had the dreads. Now this is like 2020. It was like 2020, maybe 2019, 2020.
Struggling daddy, dropping the kids off of school every day.
Going up. And one morning, man, I damn near got caught on my phone laughing at you, man. I said, man, but your passion and frustration was so sincere. Any father could relate to that.
So listen, homie. So I started out doing youth advocacy. So I grew up in a boys' home. I'm a state baby. Right. But I went to DC and I learned about two things. I learned about
you actually went to DC and stayed?
Nigga, I work with over 9 states. So okay. I would go every year to a national convention.
Right, like those, okay, yeah, I know what you mean. So trainings and stuff.
So I would spend like a week on Capitol Hill.
Right,
So I worked with over, so they was training us, homie, for laws and legislation to speak to congressional members, congressional hearings. So I done all of that, right? So when I went there, nigga, I didn't know that a kid in America can be sentenced to juvenile life without parole. They call it JLWOP. At the time, when I went, it was kids out of St. Louis, Florida, Baltimore, DC, Ohio, Tennessee, and somewhere else. So the niggas I knew, my nigga then got 40 at the most. My nigga them done 28, 27, 26 from crime they committed when they were 12 and 13 years old. The nigga Florida, St. Louis, another place nigga take a 13-year-old and give it that life without the possibility of parole. At the time, this was 2014, maybe 2013, 2014. Nigga, it was only 3 countries that would do that. Sudan, North Korea, and America. That blew my mind. So now, nigga, I started working on laws and legislation. So from 2014 and 2016, we went to the Supreme Court through the Miller, Alabama, the Miller and Graham ruling. That the Supreme Court ruling was unconstitutional, so we got it abolished. We got it abolished, right? Some states said, okay, well, life without parole, we give his ass 90 years. Fuck it. 90 ain't life. So
one of my, that's good, all, and you bring that up in Ohio. Chaz Bunch, free Chaz Bunch, is they didn't give him life, but they gave him 80 years.
Yeah, and that's still
they're playing the lane, you know.
Because even with that, so once they found the loophole, well, we got a loophole. It's called mitigating factors. So I had a criminal. So at the time, I'm going to school at Texas Western University as a pre-law student, homie. So I dropped out with 2 semesters before applying to law school. So I had a criminal defense. Now listen to what I'm saying. Criminal defense mitigation specialist.
Okay.
Every kid that commits a violent crime, every young nigga that commits a murder, that has a public defender, is supposed to have a criminal defense mitigation specialist, and the courts is supposed to pay for it. Mm. What is a mitigation specialist? A mitigation specialist goes to the court and say, hey, I interviewed his family. This kid was dropped on his head at 9 months old. Had a severe brain injury.
Right.
The kid grew up, by the time he was 4 years old, he was molested by the babysitter. He saw his mom get shot at 9 years old. He seen his dad get killed at 12. He joined the gang at 13, started selling drugs, cooking crack, inhaling the fumes from cooking crack at the age of 13, 14 years old. At 18 years old, him and two guys robbed a store, committed capital murder. They want to give him life. They want to give him a death penalty. The criminal defense mitigation specialists come in, interview your family, your third grade teacher. Now, if you kill a police officer, they'll do this. If you kill some of how they'll do this.
Right. But that's only to validate the conviction, not because they care.
Not to the care.
Right.
But the prosecutor and them do it to validate it. The criminal defense mitigation specialist overturns everything that the crime did. It don't excuse it.
Right.
It gives a reason why you shot this motherfucker 4 times and you seem inhumane and heartless with no sympathy. You seem like a cold-blooded killer at 16. Nigga, when I learned mitigating factors, even in dope dealer, nigga, when they do your sentencing guideline, they come with the mitigating factors. Nigga,
That's right.
to help try to get you to the lower end of the
or higher.
Or higher. So based on, but nigga, normally they take the mitigating factors and use it against you.
Yeah.
He come from this background. He was arrested at this age on. He ran away from home. Nigga, it's the opposite way. But nigga, when I learned that, so I started being sworn in the courts as an expert for black children. I'm an expert on us. Nigga, any white court, I'll make white folks understand us. I started doing trainings for the United States Department of Homeland Security Human Trafficking Division, training first responders when they rescue some of our black hole or when they arrest a pimp.
Because they green.
Listen to me. Yeah. Listen to me. Sometime when you arrest a pimp, he ain't sex trafficking. That hoe signed up the hoe. She want a hoe.
You got to understand her sickness.
There you go. So why you giving him life for human trafficking?
And she gonna find another one.
In our culture, we're taught this. It's
sadistic.
Come on now. And then, nigga, I used to fry their brain and I used to say, how many of y'all know that 95% of men in America have laid with a whore or prostitute?
That's right.
I'm telling this to law enforcement. And I remind them during their hospital days. The channels we used to watch, Porky's Revenge, Benny Hill.
Groomed us.
Everything groomed us for prostitutes, nigga. Yeah. So, nigga, the college boy, the frat boy, we spiked the punch. That's rape.
That's it. We didn't even realize.
That's rape.
That's right.
We spiking the punch. That's rape. Come on, let's get them drunk. Come on, baby. We calling you over to get you drunk to have sex. That's rape. That's coercion. So you can go to jail for getting her drunk to fuck. That's cultural for us.
I've been in prison.
So
guys like that.
I would teach that to them. They're gonna have officers come up to me and pray with me and say, man, you sure right. Because they done arrested me. Yeah, no, nigga. So nigga, I became an expert on others. The ignorant niggas.
That's why you are necessary. That's why, when people say, Charleston White, I hear the first word that comes to my mind is necessary.
So why you hear me say, nigga, we all been raped, nigga.
Yeah.
Have you been trained?
Yeah. No.
Now today, I started having to come say, man, listen, it's a video going around at the school. These young boys just got arrested.
Yeah.
Well, what happened, man? We all ran a train on her and we recorded. Her boyfriend seen it. Her mom and them seen it. Now we getting charged with rape. She only just wanted to fuck one of y'all. But she let all of us run the train. But she only wanted to fuck one though, nigga. Once you put her in a situation, you done coerced her, nigga, by force of intimidation. Right. All y'all got your dicks out and slanging over her head. But nigga, we're taught this. Hey, we want some pussy.
Sexual life,
me and my homies like to play this game. We got instructions on how to do it, nigga. Some call it Amtrak or some call it the train. It is the kids, nigga, because I ain't.
But I said it ain't just them.
Well,
I know 45, 50-year-old women that's hypersexual, and I be like, what?
Well, nigga, I still run a train today. I just make sure we got it understood. Say, I just make sure we got it understood.
NDAs, you gotta have the
I
NDAs.
just make sure we got it understood.
You keep NDAs in your backpack.
I do, but I try not to use them because I walk by spirit.
Right, there you go. Hey, man.
Yeah, I try.
Me too, man.
Yeah, I try not to use them.
As somebody who's been around the world, hustling, doing, being a lot of places, rotating with a lot of guys.
Only thing, nigga.
I didn't carry guns.
Yeah.
I took God with me, man.
I'm in the guns because I was a military kid.
Yeah.
I was a military kid, so nigga, I was the kid that had the room full of G.I. Joes placed all over the goddamn room. Cause I had a soldier mindset, not a killing. I want to be a soldier. Granddad a soldier, dad a soldier, uncle's a soldier, Rambo, G.I. So nigga, I was a soldier boy. Police officer, military police, cowboy, so I always wanted to be a soldier.
Yeah.
I never wanted to be a gangster.
I come up in the street being around them. My daddy, but what it was being ignorant. You know what I'm gonna tell you? It was ignorance. I didn't know I was allowed to carry a gun until I lost my gun rights.
Yeah.
Because you grow up ignorant, not being trained. Yeah. That's why I love him. That one video went crazy. Him holding his ground when he was dealing with them officers about being armed. Yeah. You just got to stand your ground. But by that time, I had already lost my gun rights because I was so ignorant to how the laws work.
You can't beat the white man without law.
Yeah.
Only way to beat
the
only way to beat the white man is with his law.
That's right.
If you don't know law,
I was a dude in prison.
See, the average police officer don't know law. He know penal codes.
He don't
know law. He know penal code. That's why he make a lot of arrests that don't hold up. And they rely on you to cop out because you don't know law either. So he know penal codes.
I just told a friend of mine, like, don't cop out there. I said, it's like a ticket. I said, go to trial. They'll drop that shit so quick. Tell them you want a jury trial. I had a friend, she used to do that. Anything she got, she tell them, I want a jury trial. She used to put, just because she know they going to, all right, just go ahead.
Our DOJ just let out a secret that nobody heard. They said if we prosecute everybody that's involved in the Epstein files, it'll shut down our justice system. If every nigga in court, in trouble, say they want to go to trial, it'll crash the system.
Well, that's what happened in the feds when people stopped going to trial. That's right.
Everybody said,
that's why they created the guidelines.
Everybody said, nigga, stick to it. I want to trial. If everybody in jail right now said, I want to trial, nigga, the door's open.
That's right. There you go.
The door's open.
You listen, he's telling the truth. He's telling the truth. I made a post that went viral about a week ago, and I want to get your opinion on this. I said that I realized that a lot of black men has used prison as an alibi. Have used prison to kind of check out of their responsibilities. It's like one of them guys who, oh man, I was in the joint. It's kind of that excuse to be absent from your children's lives. It's an excuse to, it's a good alibi because, hey, I went to jail, because as a man who spent most of his kid's life in prison, I had to reconcile with that, not using that excuse, I didn't want to be that dad, but unfortunately, like I said, I never went to prison and into jail till I was adult, but then I ended up doing 19 years.
It's hard to care about anything you don't have a connection to, even your own children.
Right.
So most of them, they go to prison, they go to young.
Yeah.
Man, you ain't got no connection to that kid.
That's right.
It's more connected to fucking my mama than you is to loving her because you have not gone through the natural progressions of what a father have to go through to really be connected to a child as soon as.
But dude, men use that. I said, and a lot of people. I said, men. Some men have used that as an excuse, an alibi.
Some niggas don't even use it as an excuse. They don't give a damn. They gonna make another baby. So because just to have an excuse for it, that means
I'm talking about and what triggered that post, and I want to give you some backstory real quick, and I'm gonna be quick, is that I'm going through a lot of transitioning, coming back into society, and the rudimentary things that you go through, work, this and that, putting your life back together after spending so much time, almost 2 decades in prison. What happens is I go through an anxiety to where I almost want to go back. I can see where men have made the decision. Like, stuff has gotten so hard for me mentally in a lot of spaces, and luckily I got a good support team and a prayer. But it got so much where I could go back and feel better because I can abandon these responsibilities. And I understand what men struggle with. And it's like in Willie Lynch, where they say a horse will run back into a burning barn because there's more comfort there than the unfamiliar. I'm dealing with unfamiliar territory. Even somebody as capable as myself, it's hard. And it's a lot of expectation on me, and it gets hard. So I said, man, I can see men using it as an alibi to get out of it and go back and just not be bothered with dealing with having to be everything to everybody, having to be a dad, having to be a superhero, have to make all the money, having to pay for everything. And I'm talking about the guys who do it, not the ones who don't do shit.
I don't see it. Before you even get out of prison, nigga, you already going back.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing to do with what you think, what you trying to run from. It's already set up for 1 in 3 to go. So that's already set up. That's before you born. Prison ain't got nothing to do with your decision making, nigga. I swear to God, they don't.
Right.
Because 80 to 90% go back within 5 years. You think them niggas want to go back? So you tell me, you send a nigga to prison. You send a nigga to prison at 18, 19, right? He got to go in there. His first 5 years, he got to try to survive. Ain't no rehabilitation. Nigga finna try to fuck him. Nigga finna try to play him. He got to try to, whatever neighborhood he from, zip code he from, he got to try to get his past allegiance and get his status in there. Okay, now he done that. Now, nigga, he done suppressed his nature not to fuck a man. And now he got a sexual demon on him. Now he institutionalized. Nigga, he still ain't never seen a man. Every man in here been in prison. Ain't seen a man trying to tell him how to be a man. Now when he get out there, his kid is grown. They resent him. Don't nobody trust him. They looking at him upside the head. He got a felony. He can't get nowhere. He ain't got no work skill. And nigga don't want to go back. But what can he do? Mm-hmm. What can he do? Yeah, some niggas give an excuse not to go back to prison, to go back to what they know to survive.
There you go. And that's what I had to fight.
Nigga, that ain't that cognitive dissonance. Nigga, they the excuse is the man, yeah. This I don't know what else to do. Nigga, what else I'm gonna do, nigga? Niggas be trying. I done watched it, nigga. Some niggas got a support system to help them to try this a little longer. Right. But niggas, some niggas ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing. And ain't had nothing. Nigga, listen, nigga, some niggas ain't got nothing at 35, didn't have nothing at 21, didn't have nothing at 15, didn't have nothing at 5, nigga. So what that nigga supposed to do? His best decision in life, he ain't hurt nobody.
That's it.
Yeah, he making out, but he ain't hurt nobody, nigga. He ain't killed nobody. Yeah, he's sorry. Yeah, he lazy.
That's all you
say. Yeah, he stay. Yeah. Man, nigga ain't hurt nobody. He went back to prison, man, stole somebody. Homie, I get it. But nigga, it's deeper, nigga. It's your bloodline.
Yeah, it is. Pedigree. Pedigree, nigga. Pedigree big. It's real. Be careful who you have a child with because pedigree real. I'm sorry. It sounds mean.
So let me just say this. Nothing for Black Americans since slavery. We stopped going to college. So nigga, we had Spelman, we had Morehouse, we used to have the military. So niggas stopped going to those places. Nigga got too cool for college. Nigga said, fuck the military. Nothing has been more developmental.
Yeah.
And more nothing has preserved Black life more than prison. Nothing.
You're right. Nothing. I can't even argue with you.
Prenatal care, nigga, nothing has preserved young Black life more than prison and the military. Nothing.
Some get arrested. And some get rescued, bro.
But if nothing else, nigga find his way to heaven. Going there, he might not accomplish nothing.
Prison rescued a lot of young lives.
Nigga, and it preserved. Nigga.
I'm 53 years old.
Some nigga live long enough, like Ray Feldman, nigga, just to get out, see a little freedom in now.
That's crazy.
So a lot of niggas live long enough, be all them years in prison, come home just to die, nigga, with a smile on their face.
Let's switch gears real quick, man. Prison talk, man. I just want to address that. And
you got to put that in there too. Yeah. That's part of the season.
Yes, it means something to me though. This is one platform, informed. Man, let's talk about your fashion sense, man.
Yeah.
You're a snazzy dude, man. I seen, you know, man, listen, you, where you get your fashion? Like,
my mother was fashionable. My granddaddy was the founder, one of the original founders and members of a Dappers Club, or some very dapper, debonair gentlemen. They used to throw players balls with the hats and the suits and things. My granddaddy was a bad motherfucker. Yeah, Freddie White was a bad motherfucker.
He the one taught me how to clean the tennis shoes.
So you know, my mother was very elegant. So nigga, I remember being one of the first niggas in 87, 88, nigga having Jordans. Nigga, I remember when Jordan was $100, everybody mama couldn't afford them. I want a nigga mama, you know, I'm a General Motors baby from the 80s. Blue collar work, I like to say. But nigga, my mother was very elegant. My uncle was a fly pimp nigga. My other Uncle Curdy go be at the house putting the starch on the jeans, nigga, cleaning the motherfucking All-Star, putting the salt on them, getting the motherfucking cocaine white. So I come from a neat dressing family. And I was a dressing little nigga in school. But nigga, fashion is that's in the nigga spirit.
You know, Charleston, I got this is a core belief of habitual hustler. One of my core beliefs is that fashion is the way that a lot of us young black children that come from a certain generation and poverty, it's how we use it to cover up the scars. We use it to make us feel, because you put on a nice outfit and feel better about yourself.
But that's the poor nigga. But the kid don't have no scar. He is taught to dress nice because your appearance is everything. Not to cover up scar. Yeah. Because nigga, you confident. You want to look good. You're brushing your hair.
You want people to take you seriously.
Man, nigga, you laying your clothes out the night before, putting the shoes on them, laying next to them.
I used to
nigga, so I don't come from trauma, my nigga. So I don't know what it's like not to have. So nigga, first,
do you understand trauma?
I grew up in a trauma.
You don't have to come from.
I grew up in trauma-field counseling from 14 to 21. Right. I'm really a psychiatrist, nigga. I understand trauma. Nigga, we went through. We had psycho trauma therapy. Niggas don't know nothing about that. They got your file. They got your CPS file. And they done told the group, nigga, we all in group. Nigga, I should hear which one of my friends been molested by the uncles.
Right.
And guess what? After he tell that story for about a week, crying and snot, and other niggas saying, yeah, I understand. Nigga, now he gotta reenact that. He gotta recreate the situation where he was molested. Wow. Nigga, trauma therapy. Nigga, wait, nigga.
I needed that, man. I didn't get to see. You got lucky. That was something they was doing in Texas.
But this was when Ann Richards was the governor. You talking about 91.
Right.
This was before kids was ever even heard of killing people.
Right.
So we were the first group of children in Texas home to be tried and adjudicated for the crimes of murder from 88 to 91. So our governor at the time was a recovering drug addict, Ann Richards. Nigga, we wasn't. Our institution wasn't penal. It was therapeutic. So nigga, from 14 to 21, I'm getting all the therapy, counseling, psychiatrist, psychologist. Nigga, by the time I'm 21, nigga, I'm a new kid.
When we started communicating, I was talking to you about literacy rates in prison. Yeah. And it's a conversation being had about how literacy rates directly affect projected prison incarceration.
Most definitely right. So. You've been in there. How long you say you've been out?
I've been out 3 years.
Yeah, you've been in there doing some real you've been doing quantitative and qualitative studies, sound. You've been reading the books, you've been looking at us and doing some talking, some assessing, some analyzing. The parallel to special ed black children compared to prison rates run parallel. So 2.5 in prison, 2.2 in special ed. Projections for prison to even be built, prison numbers are centered and based around third grade literacy. So my comedy is very offensive. Paul Mooney said, And I studied great comedians. Paul Mooney said that the greatest joke ever told was told as the truth. The greatest truth ever told was told as a joke. That's why when your supervisor get ready to fire you, before he fire you, he tell you in a joking way, "Hey, Charleston, man, you come back here." Yeah, he tell you in a joking way. Because if he tell you any other way, you may attack him.
Right.
So we either laugh or cry at the truth.
Right.
Because the truth hurts. So my comedy, if I get a hostile crowd, if I get some hecklers in the crowd, my secret weapon is your children's literacy statistics.
There you go.
So I Google whatever city I do comedy in.
Yeah.
I Google the reading statistics of black children. And if you make me mad, that's what I use against you grown.
Can I say this, brother? And this is important. You said that. That's been one of, walking around, like I said, I walking around prison, I had a stigmatism on me because, there was people who felt like I wasn't an honorable man or something. And I can tell you one thing, I've never had nobody approach me in no way of disrespect. But you know why? I worked in the education department. And a lot of these guys who were supposed to be the big, bad shot callers
couldn't read.
They were my students.
Dumb and a motherfucker.
How the fuck?
So this thing,
you got 100 niggas willing to go and crash out for
and
you. They know you can't even read.
And you got
so that gave me a power over dudes. Like, don't come playing with me with the tough guy, because I should let everybody know and you can't read cat in the hat.
You had you killed.
Yeah. Because it's sensitive. But see, one of my gifts was weakness. It wasn't that I was a great teacher or anything over there. And I did help 45 men get their GEDs, by the way. I've done a lot of amazing things in my life. I've worked with a lot of artists, Jeezy, Rick Ross. But one of my greatest accomplishments is I helped over 45 men get their GEDs.
Being a small frame kid with a brave heart, that's how I defeated the bullies in school, in class, picking them to read.
Yeah.
I picked out everybody who I would pick the bully to read.
Yeah.
So I use literacy rates. I use our ignorance as weapons against us.
Yeah.
When a nigga try to come talk cocky and arrogant, we nigga, we ain't shit. Nigga, half of my children in all of major states cannot read on their grade level. Above their grade level. Amazing. So I'm starting to say, okay, that's cool. Sitting their ass down here to where the big homie was teaching you niggas where to get your GED. Because when you come through with him, you niggas speak 2 languages. You can speak Arabic, you can read the Quran, you can spell Assalamu alaikum. But before then, nigga, so that's I use that in my comedy jokes. And at times niggas get, offended.
But there's truth in it. Our children, that not our children, are grown men. Right now, a lot of women, I talk to a lot of group of women and get a lot of feedback from them. And one of the common things they all agree is like a lot of these women are like surrogates, like second mothers, like a lot of these grown men who's supposed to be functional adults and they got it going on, can't even fill out a job application. That's disturbing. And I tell people like, man, work on yourself, man. These little fundamental things like being able to read at a competent level. Like we got
niggas deeper than being able to read.
Yeah.
See, when we was in school, we learned how to read and we learned how to read to comprehend. Yeah. Reading comprehension. Yeah. That's when they ask you if Johnny took a bus to Chicago at 12:15 and it took him 2 hours to get there and he got there at 2:15 and he took a train to Texas. So that was reading They don't do that no more. Now it's standardized testing and it's all about test scores.
When I taught GED, they came in with this new system. And it literally, man, most of these guys, man, it's sad.
It's fucked up, homie. So you can read. So you can read, but you don't know how to read to comprehend. So you do what do. So you read as if people write run-on sentences. You don't know to stop at the period. You don't know how to put
commas
and
explanation
for
there, or there.
Yeah. So homie, you just robotic. So but education starts in the home, not at school.
Let's move towards content creation, man. Listen, man, you really. What God really, I'll say God brought this together because you've been exposing, you've backed away from a lot of media. Is that strategic or is that business?
Yeah, that's strategic in business.
Okay.
You don't want to oversaturate. So I became oversaturated on YouTube by doing so many interviews.
Okay.
On top of people stealing the content, taking the content.
Flipping.
So then at a certain point, when you reach a certain level, you don't go back to Rap City in the basement.
Right.
You don't go rap in Tigger basement. You don't go sit on Tigger's couch, nigga. Those are the steps, the stepping stones up. Now you're in a position to help build and change lives.
Right.
Going back there don't build and change nothing. Yeah, I get a paycheck, but nigga, they get a paintbrush to paint me based on their narrative, their editor, their titles, their thumbnail. And so, nigga, I want to sell more comedy shows and not get more views online. So you don't see no comedian that gives themselves access to so many social media platforms that's on tour. So, nigga, I've been on tour for almost 3 years straight. So,
how did you, now you got Sidney Poitier, Bill Cosby, all these entertainers turn activists. You're an activist turned entertainer.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Because I studied all of them.
Right.
Yeah, I studied all of them.
Me too.
Not knowing that I would ever become an entertainer.
Right.
Yeah, so nigga, I caught on to them because they were entertainers who had turned into activism, and that was my starting point. So I couldn't pick up on entertainment, but I watched all of their entertainment movies. I grew up with them. Some as entertainment father figures, entertainment uncles. Nigga, you talking about but nigga, I called Dick Gregory in the end. I called the old Dick. Nigga, we grew up watching the young Dick, but nigga, the old Dick was a different animal, a different monster. So I caught him at the prime seasoning of my manhood. 35.
You needed that. Yeah.
35, 36.
Transition, yeah.
Nigga, single dad, nigga, working in the community, didn't give a damn about impressing no other nigga, trying to build a legacy. And nigga, Dick was everything I needed till he died.
Right.
Yeah. And nigga, he gave me the spirit. He gave me the ferociousness that niggas see online. He gave me nigga a blueprint. I ain't gonna say a guide. He gave me a blueprint, nigga, on how to conduct interviews if you got a stupid motherfucker interviewing you.
Right.
Yeah, nigga. If you done your research on me and you know all this about me, it's certain questions you shouldn't ask me.
Right.
If you really done the research.
Right.
So nigga,
once as a journalist, you should do your research.
So he gave me a blueprint on how to nigga captivate, because nigga, this right before the live buttons. So and then nigga, he told me how powerful that Android phone is. I don't know if it's an Android. It's a flip phone.
I was in prison.
He told me how powerful. He said
terrified about coming home, what I'm gonna do. I've been successful. I've owned Nike. I've been a millionaire twice, man. And I couldn't go back. I said I got to find my way.
And what he said, nigga, he said that we, the media.
That's right.
He said
content is king. I read Content is King. Boom.
He said we get to write our narrative, nigga. We get to rewrite our narrative. I've always been fascinated with pimps and whores because my uncle, my mother's oldest brother, my granddad's only son, nigga, I was his favorite uncle. I'm his favorite nephew, and he kept me around his pimping and his hoes. My auntie, who eventually became my auntie, but nigga, I didn't know she was a prostitute.
Right.
Nigga, yeah, nigga. So, my cousins, they probably know, but they don't know their mama. Yeah, nigga. So I got to see that up close and personal. So I've been fascinated with pimps and whores since I was a little bitty boy. Nigga, my uncle.
Me too, man.
Nigga,
I see you recently just did the interview with your mom. What was that, Tasha K?
Tasha K.
That was dope. I mean, how was that, bro?
That was a rebranding.
Man, that was really dope, bro.
That was strategic move.
Bro, mom, I think everybody want to know who gave birth to this.
Well,
yeah, you can tell your mom's an elegant lady, brother. That was beautiful. Man.
I did that for the branding process.
Right. So when you think now that into my next question.
So I learned that from watching American Idol.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, I learned that from watching American Idol. So when they got down to the 12 contestants, what they do,
you haven't worked.
Take you back to where they from.
Okay.
and introduce you to their parents, take you into their home,
Okay.
show you their high school, and say, okay, America, Charleston, go sing.
Because there's a lot of false assumptions about you.
You want the false assumption. That's what creates the mystique. You don't want people to never know who you are until you die.
You haven't worked with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Is that the goal to change that? You know, I would like to see you with Candace Owens. I've been here. What's up with the Dr. Umar? Is that gonna happen?
No. Dr. Umar is a perverted nigga that wants some pussy, that's begging. He's a weak black man. The old man told me the strongest man in the land is the man who wake up and ain't got to ask nobody for a goddamn thing.
There you go.
No sugar, no job, no kiss, no nothing. So Dr. Umar been begging this whole time. So I've never respected a man that came and asked and post his cash out. I've never posted my cash out. Yeah. I've never asked for a like. I've never asked for a share. I've never asked for a subscribe. All I do is just poke a button and start talking and people come. So the Bible says I'll make you a fisherman of men. Dr. Umar Johnson is not a fisherman of men. He a begging ass nigga that's trying to get a school going that's gonna need to beg some more nigga to pay salaries for a school that's go produce
right.
what?
You get that you can't write. You know, if it's just hard to even open the doors.
So you know the fumbles and the stumbles that he making. You know, meeting bitches and the bitches getting his mama bank account information and all that. Nigga, boss niggas and niggas that can lead the pack don't make them kind of mistake. They might get caught with their pants down, but nigga, they ain't getting caught bitch getting the mama bank account information and all that other kind of shit.
And we're gonna end on that note, man. It's your boy Black Terry, man. Hood Politics. Thank you, Mr. White.
Shit, I love it,
man. Listen, man, we're going, man. Next, real soon, man.
Yeah. So the old school in there. I'm gonna call them up. I keep forgetting the old niggas don't shake hands.
That's right.
The white men got a habit of shaking hands and then passing disease. The old niggas have always planned.
That's where it came from.
Something. Yep. I ain't over you. You ain't over me. I got your back. You got mine. United we stand. Turn it. Divided we fall. One love from the heart. That's where the pain come from.